I'm a little gun shy since it wasn't working last week. Hello, hello. If we are live, please let us know. It says we're live.
Says
Said
a
that
lot
last
of
week too.
says a lot of things. Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. We are here, hopefully, waiting for the audio video good signal. Except, why is my chat gone? There we go. That's better. Hello. You are good to go. Thank you, Leslie. Looks and sounds good. Let's hope it stays that way.
God dang it.
Easy. Leo, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. I feel like you hate me. I haven't got spammed messages from you this week. What's the deal? We're still friends, right? Oh, shoot.
What?
Well, we still got a minute for people to stroll on in here, so I'll be right back. You can still talk to mics or stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Oh, I know.
Well, sometimes I mute it.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think there's a whole lot going on at the moment. I put Sadie's on this morning too.
Oh yeah?
She sat there and was totally cool with it. It was funny. Oh, what the hell?
I tried.
You can kind of see it.
I tried.
Yeah, I'm sure you heard me. I'm sure you heard me say, Dawn, that I put Sadie's on this morning, and she was like, just sat there and smiled. I was like, oh, good. You're good at wearing a crown already. That's fantastic. Why am I so surprised they still have these? I figured that'd be one of the things they did away with over the years because it seems so but I'm so glad they do it still.
I tried.
Really had the red carpet rolled out for
us. Is that AI background a real? No, it's really our room. It's not AI at all. That's our table right behind us. I was about to send you a message right now. Yeah, saying why are we late? All right. So once again, we're going to talk about one of our recent videos on fish that we didn't think we would end up liking, but we did.
Yeah, I've had a fair amount of fish end up in that category.
A fair amount of fish?
Yeah. Fair amount.
I wonder the inverse, fish that we thought we'd like that we didn't.
Oh yeah, that's a good one too. I almost think that for me, at least, I can speak for myself here. That kind of goes hand in hand with fish that I wouldn't recommend, because for me, fish that I didn't recommend were fish that I had trouble with, and generally the fish I had trouble with were fish I thought were really cool at first, and then got them and I was like, F this noise. So that's how I got there, in case anybody wanted to know.
Does that mean Bob is going to have it his way?
Yep.
Still no.
Okay. Okay.
Still no French toast over here.
Oh my God.
No French toast or bacon.
Anytime he asks me to make it, I make it. Period.
That's not true, because I ask every day.
Okay. When he seriously asks,
I'm serious
when he
every
seriously
every day I'm serious. Matter of fact,
oh my God, no.
That's what we're having for dinner.
It is not.
You hear it right here, folks. Can we have French toast and bacon? Can I have it tonight?
You're not. See, this isn't a serious
I am
ask,
dead
though.
Serious.
No, you're not.
I'm 100. I want
no,
French toast.
because you know that,
I want French toast and bacon.
I know you always want it, but that's different. It's different.
See, erroneous.
Okay. Well. Yeah, that could be one of the reasons, like fish that, to be put off by price. I can understand that.
Absolutely.
I mean, you're talking to somebody who will spend a lot of money on fish, and everybody's got limits, right? You can't just have, I don't think we all have infinite amounts of money to
we all have cross river puffers by now.
Somebody posted something on a puffer forum on Facebook that I follow, and they were like, I don't know if this is a cross river or a fajaka, and it was like 6 inches.
And it was an Amazon puffer?
It's clearly a fajaka.
It was a saltwater fish?
No, it's a fajaka because cross rivers don't have any of the winding pattern, like the line pattern that fajakas get. So
Leo, how's your fajaka doing?
Oh God, that's right. Forgot about that.
The frackin' fajaka.
Oh shit.
Leo, thank you so much, buddy. Getting a 90-gallon Aquarium Masters reef-ready tank. Going to use the sump and use it for a freshwater tank.
I would
debating if doing a 40 as a sump or 20. I mean, bigger is always better in this hobby.
That's why I said I'd do 40.
Very rarely is that not the
If
case.
you have both and it's just as easy to use either, then yeah, use the 40.
Since I know you're on right now, so I'm having French toast with bacon as well. Thank you.
Yeah,
At least somebody gets
He
it.
can live vicariously through you.
Somebody gets what they want.
Oh, you get what you want. Like, definitely do.
Yeah, should we tell him the last thing that we got that I want? That I wanted that we got?
He wants everything. Don't listen to him.
But I got it.
Yeah. That's why I say you get everything you want.
Should I tell him?
Oh my god. Something very special every day. Yeah, exactly, Zen. It's not special then. It's just another thing.
Yeah, but the thing is I don't get it every day. So it is always special.
God. Well, he's a puffer. They all eat like pigs. If your puffer isn't eating like a pig, there's something wrong. There's a problem.
Leo, you'll have way more fun with sumps are fun. That's why they're the best filters. Hang on backs, canisters.
You can do whatever you want with
I mean,
okay,
so hang on back. You can throw some plants in there. You can, do some fun stuff. Canisters, you can't have any fun with a canister. Sumps, I mean, you can do a lot. You can have shrimp colonies in there.
Yeah.
You can do like Anubias frags in there. So much stuff you can do in sumps. All
kinds of stuff. Well, it's customizable. Nothing's more irritating than a what's it called? Canister filter. There's nothing more because you don't even want to open it ever.
Zen, your mind's in the gutter. It's nothing like that.
What? What'd she say?
Says don't be gross.
Yeah, don't be gross. Don't be crude.
Pretty sure it's not. Is Whip here already? What the
omelets? Heck? I don't like eggs, man. That's why Sadie doesn't like eggs. I'm convinced because I never ate an egg.
And thank you for the eggs.
Yes,
thank you for the
crowns.
Fresh eggs.
Thank you for saving us seats. Thank you for everything. That was incredibly nice of you. And
I felt bad because some of the board members didn't even have a place to sit.
I
took their spot.
But I really appreciate it because I was really interested in the talk, and it really was something right up my alley. So I was happy to be able to. I did actually see it. Yes.
Maybe we should clarify for people who don't know. Yeah. We went to the Sacramento Aquarium Society last weekend. Their meeting. They had Lawrence Kent.
Yep.
Which I totally forgot about, but I do have a picture of Lawrence and I from 10 years ago, and I got to take another picture with him. So we have a picture of us 10 years apart. The problem is I got to find the picture. It's buried in the hard drive somewhere.
Now we have another picture.
Garage Gills, you looked very upset.
About
you were staring at Lawrence Kent's back the whole time.
Yeah, and he's so tall. It's like really hard to see around him, I'm sure. I was at the
it was a great
angle
talk.
where I could see like 90% of the screen. Sometimes he'd move but honestly, I cared more about hearing it than seeing it, I guess, because I've either kept a lot of those fish or
I'm telling you guys, if Lawrence Kent ever comes to your area and is giving a speak, you gotta watch him.
He does a good job.
The dude's been in Africa for 40 years.
He's an expert for sure.
He speaks like 20 languages. His wife speaks like 40 languages. He's been everywhere to every stream. He's got every single little town that he's been to. He's like, oh, this is my friend so and so. This is my friend over. He's got friends. It's ridiculous.
He's just got a good countenance, and he gives a good presentation
and a good sense of humor.
And I'll be honest, I get very thrown off by boring speakers. Even if the topic interests me, you'll lose me real fast. And I was into it the whole time. And he did a little over an hour, I think, or maybe slightly over an hour, because there was a small delay getting him to begin speaking. But
we would have stayed for the bit of the auction if it wasn't an hour late.
It was worth the wait, though. It was really enjoyable for me.
Gregory says, I cleaned my Eheim canister filter today and purchased an albino Cory from PetSmart. I will be setting up my Eheim canister filter this week.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All Severums get bigger than angels. Yeah. Here's the thing. Yes, their body does, but the angels get much. Obviously, because of trailers and finnage, they can maybe take up a larger circumference, but yeah, all Severums, even the smaller ones, will get bigger. The rock keels aren't that big.
Rob says, did you guys see my wet spot order? No, they told me they had 6 kH, 2 GH, but the bag water was 8 kH, 18 GH, 439 TDS. None of that would surprise me or alarm me at all, especially TDS, because TDS is kind of
kicks up there.
It's kind of irrelevant because you don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Like
the waste
fish poop is TDS.
Yeah.
calcium is TDS.
It would be really hard to judge someone's tank TDS based off of shipment, containers or whatever.
The water parameters are always going to change in the
Yeah.
bag.
I would believe them if they tell you. They're pretty used to telling people this kind of stuff,
There's a lot of chemical reactions going on in the bag. So that wouldn't surprise me at all. But no, so when people make an order, we don't see what we can. So the only thing we really see is the dollar amount.
Yeah.
There's a section that tells me like total fish. So I know that chili rasbora is our #1 sold fish through them, but it doesn't give me a name. It used to,
It's a bummer.
but there's some privacy issues that go along with that. And if someone makes a $5,000 order and I come on and be like, hey, Joe Blow spent $5,000.
But that's always why I'm like, who bought it? Who got fish? Tell me, because I want to know, because we know someone did. You know what I mean? Like clearly somebody, and we can kind of tell when it might be somebody who's, in our streams or whatever. Thank you, Leslie.
Leslie with a $10 super chat says, I just wanted to say hello to everyone in the stream. I'm not just here for the fox. I love all the chat folks too. Well, there you go.
TDS is maybe the dumbest measurement. It's not.
It is. I think it is.
I think I was gonna say it's definitely not something that I'd ride or like die on any hill for. Like, because there's so many variables and it can change so quickly that it's like, how do you what is it right now? What is it today at this hour? You know what I mean?
What fish did you order, Rob? Because they do buffer some of the water because they have African cichlids. And a lot of times, like the rainbow fish end up in the African cichlid area.
Oh yeah, they do.
Because they can handle anything really. So sometimes there's barbs in there, but there are some rows where they do buffer the water.
That's so nice, Regina. You're a delight. More people need to be told they're a delight when they are a delight.
Meet the Fots. I smell a sequel.
What?
The Fockers. Fots.
Oh.
At least that's what I get out of it.
I absolutely you're making fun of or referencing one of my favorite movies, so I'm happy about it. So there you go.
Topwater Wonder says set up a really cool Tacana Tetra tank on Saturday. They are cool fish.
Oh yeah, they are. I've really been hot to keep Tucano Tetra. That's a very cool fish. They're really unique looking. They have great color. Cool. I want to see it. You should send pictures if you have them or can take them. I'd be interested to see.
We have Eheim canisters in these tanks behind us. Just so you know. Shout out to Eheim.
God bless him. I can't.
Does he speak Wachutu?
I know. I saw it. Damn it! I forgot to say that. Oh my God! Damn it!
I bought 6 Bloody Mary Hillstream Loaches and an SAE.
Oh, nice. That's a good little group of Hillstreams there.
Every time we look at the Hillstreams, they are on that side, but they're not in those.
No, they're
tanks,
further forward, and I feel like they're generally in the they're in that like middle of that. Yeah.
All right. Well, it's been 13 minutes. We should probably talk about the topic for a little bit.
Let's talk about the topic.
Although we have been talking about fish, which is the overall
it's fine
topic.
by me.
So
I like talking about fish.
Mine are actually pretty boring because I don't want to just repeat the fish we said in the video. If you haven't seen the video, go watch the video. I probably should have had a link ready.
I am probably going to say the ones I had in the video because I was not prepared at all.
The White Devil Tetra.
Oh, thanks, Gregory.
With $10 says ditto.
It's gonna ride on Leslie's coattails in the nicest of ways.
Hey,
thank you.
Maybe he just watched Ghost. I don't know.
Oh my God.
A great movie, even despite the fact that
it's a good movie.
That Psycho is in it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say fish that I didn't think I would like. There's two fish actually that I said I would never keep ever. If you go back and watch live streams from 10 years ago, and one of them are goldfish. I would say I will never have fancy goldfish. Well, some of you might remember Patches from a long time ago. My first fancy goldfish.
Patches O'Houlihan.
That was gifted to me by then my local fish store. Somebody turned them in, and it was just this beautiful black fancy goldfish. And I was like, I gotta have it. And the owner just gave it to me because he didn't really care about goldfish. So I was like, all right. Wait a minute.
What?
Now it says we're not live.
Says who? Oh, I was like, says who? Damn it, man.
But for me, when I got that goldfish, I went a little goldfish crazy, and you can find a video on my channel where I bought 20 fancy goldfish at once, which is basically how I do things. I get obsessed with something and I buy 100 of them. Well, I didn't do too well with the 20. So I ended up giving about, I don't remember, it's been so long, but at least a couple dozen back to my local fish store because that's where I ordered them from. And then I think in the end I kept 3 or 4 and I had them for a while and they just slowly died off. And then I lost Patches and then I said I would never get another goldfish because that fish I really loved. It was the first fish that I ever owned that followed me around the room, that seemed to get excited when I walked into the room, would greet me at the front of the glass every time. It was right by the door, so every time I walked in, it just swoosh and swam right up. And
It's amazing. It ran.
yeah, I've never owned any of the bigger like Central American cichlids that do that, and so that was really cool, and that got me hooked. And but I don't know that I would ever do goldfish again, just because I had such a hard time with them. They're supposed to be an easy fish, but
There's a lot that can go wrong with goldfish.
I mean, I had one of them eat a pebble and died.
Yeah,
and
they're stupid.
They seem to be always getting in trouble and killing themselves.
They're very dumb. And I hate, I don't say that lightly about fish, but in my experience, especially fancy goldfish are incredibly stupid. And I love fancy goldfish, but they are not the smartest. Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah, you can go in.
Okay. Thank you.
I'll allow it.
Really nice of you. So I'm trying, I try to think of a few others than what I did in the video. So Macronathus pancaulus, which is the yellow spiny tail eel. There's a lot of fake eels out there that I really like. I love the shape and they're cute. And growing up, I had a zigzag eel, of course, in like a 30-gallon tank, but whatever. I loved it dearly. So I remember picking up a really colorless, small, yellow spiny tail eel and just thinking, whatever, like, I'm not going to think much of this thing. It's going to bury itself and never be out. Well, lo and behold, that's Neely, good old Neil, who is, I hope, still around. But he ended up being my longest kept fish and one of the most personable fish in the tank. And I actually purchased more to keep in a group with him. And all of them were out all the time, were very active, not scared of anything. They'll crawl right into your hands and eat. They are little mini water puppies. And they may not be the most colorful. They may not be the most spectacular looking, but spiny eels in general, I think, are underkept. There's so many you can get that stay under like 7-8 inches. The spiny tails are one of them. Zebras are another. There's a few others that they stay under like 10 inches. You can really keep them in a lot of different size aquariums and a lot of different setups with a lot of different fish. And I just think they're amazing and can't wait to get more because I miss having them. They're really special fish that look like fake eels, which is really cool.
Somebody from the Ghostbusters died. Who's that? Jennifer
Oh,
Runyon?
yeah. I remember her. She's been in other stuff too, and I can't remember what, but I've seen her in other things. Okay, so yeah, there's my first one. There you go.
I don't know how many we're doing, but I'm gonna show off Patches here because
Patches O'Houlihan.
There he is there. The big black guy right front and center. And then all these other ones I bought later on. And everyone said that he won't stay black like that, but he did the whole time I had him. And he's obviously like pretty much full grown here.
He still could have, mine, they usually all turn eventually. Some can take longer than others though. So he's very cute. I do love a fancy goldfish, I don't think there's anything wrong with them. I just think they're stupid.
Oh, now we're moving on to something else. Another ugly tank. What else is going on in this video? You guys used to watch this stuff.
A lot of duckweed, looks like.
Oh, I think these are my longfin white clouds that I got from Tiffany White. Sent these to me. Yeah, get them, Patches.
I was going to say, he's like waddling after them. How funny.
What's the date on this? 7 years ago, it says. All right, so my next one. Boy, why am I way off to the side now? What happened? Did I accidentally bump the camera?
happened? No, I think I just
Oops, wrong one.
I just bent, but I don't know if that is what you mean.
All right. We just shifted the whole room. This is not a green screen. So my next one, I'm really glad I went through this because I'm starting to get the bug again, and that is just a good old-fashioned Betta Splendens. This is another fish where you can go back and watch my live streams and where I say I would never, ever get a Betta Splendens. And then for some reason I got a Crown Tail Samurai. Is that it? The black one? Or the black's the Samurais?
Those are they're the samurai.
And
placottes, though. That's what they are.
I didn't have a placate. I had a Crown Tail.
They with the samurai markings.
Ooh, I wonder
the
if
black
I can
and
find
white.
it.
Yeah.
I bet I can find it.
I like the placottes because I don't like long fins.
And it was just I think I even got it from Aquahuna. I think I was down at their facility looking at stuff, and I saw this thing, and I was like, yeah, I got to get that. Is it this one?
That's right there, it looks like. Yep.
I don't think that's my first one, though.
Oh.
Yeah, here it is. Awful video. Worst quality video ever. I'll just pull it up for everyone. How old is this one? Probably 9 years ago on this one.
Oh, shit.
So it's this guy here. What the frack was that for? So here is my first ever Betta from 9 years ago. And I just thought this guy was so cool that I actually kicked out my Epistogramma McMasteri that were spawning in here just to put him in here because it was on my desk. And of course, what did I do? Same thing with goldfish. A couple weeks later, I bought 20 Betta Splendens.
Jesus.
And yeah, kind of went a little overboard.
That's a little bit overboard.
A little overboard, but I got some cool ones, and I ended up I don't remember where I got them from, but I got some the ones that so these I love these guys, and I also love the mustard gas, but everyone tells me the mustard gas have like genetic problems. I don't know enough. That being said, I don't know that I'd ever go back to Betta Splendens, but I am falling in love with wild Bettas, and I've been spending a lot of time the last month or two just looking up and reading about wild Bettas. And I think I want to get a couple tanks and dedicate to a couple pairs. I don't know which ones. I do know that a lot of people, specifically the wet spot, Dan only has one species right now. Moonlight has a couple species of wilds. I don't know which ones I want to do yet. I'm definitely not going to go with the Brunei Beauty. What are those? The Macrostroma? Just because they're $1 million. But I do love the cheaper version of it. What's the cheaper one that looks identical?
Well, I don't think they look identical.
I think they look identical.
You talking about the Una Maculata?
No, here, I'll show you. You'll see. Pull up my B-roll here. Maybe not. I think my hard drive might got unplugged
I'd keep
again.
another pair of Alba Marginata or Chinoides.
I think it might be Alba Marginata.
Oh, you're talking... Yeah, it must be. No, the Chinoides are more red, like Macrostoma. The Alba Marginata are a little more brown.
No, these are red for
and
sure.
I think there's collection point from, like, Manaus, too, for the Alba Marginata.
I gotta go.
That's, like,
images.
a particular coloration.
Wrong one again. Oh, here we go.
I've kept both, and I like both of them.
Yeah, Alba Marginata. That's red. Looks pretty dang red to me.
It's far more... You see all the brown up top? So look up... You have Chinoides in there, too. You have to. There's
no, I don't
way.
have Chinoides. I got
Really?
Schmaragdina, which I also like.
You have Chinoides right next to it, but that's not even a
Oh.
Chinoides. So that's... Well, it's a female.
It's a female Chinoides. So I will show you. I shall show you.
They're great fish.
These are the ones I
They
want to
they do need extremely low pH. So if you want them to do a goddamn thing,
The Alba Marginata.
oh, they need like 5 to 6.
That's just a spawn, though, right? Which I
if you want to spawn them. No, they'll be fine if you keep them. And I kept them in my
Oh, look
tap
at this!
water.
Look at this website right here, Steenfott Aquatics. Let's click on that one.
What a shameless plug that was.
Huh? Look at this sweet blog art. Man, this site is dope. A
Wow.
sweet blog article
No
on
one's
Chinoides,
gonna go there now. 'cause you just said that.
Dimidimididiotti,
Dimidiata.
Alba Marginata. Got a video there you can watch, pictures, care. Oh man, what a cool website.
Oh my God.
Wow. Let's
release the hounds.
Oh my gosh, and there's a fish library too? Holy smokes.
Jesus Christ.
Jeez, I'm gonna have to check this website out later. But anyways, so going from betta splendens to wild bettas is gonna be my story arc.
What a right direction to go in, let me tell you.
Well, I ain't going left.
From personal experience.
Leslie says I bought my first plakat betta in October and I love her. So much more active and her colors are phenomenal. I will say the crown tails I love, but I don't think I'd ever get another one because I had so many. I've had a few crown tails since that first one, and I always had issues with their tails.
Mm-hmm.
You even had a Star Wars intro. I know. I wish I could play the intros. Even now, like this, every time I play this now, I get a copyright strike. So yeah, I don't know what happened to the song, but somehow I don't have copyright for it anymore. So I guarantee you now that I've played it twice, I've already got 2 emails.
We're in trouble now.
But it's a live stream, so there's no ad revenue anyways. So joke's on you. All right, what's your next one? Because that's
Mezzanata festivus. Festivums.
What?
Festivums. So I just dropped my paperclip. I'm very sad.
There's another one somewhere.
Oh God, let me have it. So festivums, I had no interest. I didn't dislike them, but I really hadn't been seeking out a festivum. And Splash, one of my local fish stores, one that I lived closest to, they had a little teeny tiny itty bitty baby festivum come in, just one guy. And they had him for like 3 months and he was starting to get some size on him. And finally the owner's wife was like, can you just take him? 'Cause I was like, what is the deal with this fish? Why is no one buying this festivum? She's like, just take it. And she knew I would because I'm a sucker and I had a cichlid tank. She knew I could keep it and it would be fine. So I took the festivum and that fish became one of the most, it was so special to me. His name was Zero because he reminded me of Zero from The Nightmare Before
Zero
Christmas.
Cool?
No, Zero from
Hackers?
From The Nightmare Before Christmas. And he was
Lame.
one of the only fish that had a name. I don't name everything. I just don't. I'm just not that person.
I don't either because every time I've named a fish, it's died.
Well,
I named Patches. We finally as a community decided on Patches because of his pattern, and then he was dead.
Thanks.
Like a month later.
Well, I have not had this. I'm sorry. That does suck. And I can see how, Murphy's Law. But Zero was fine. He lived for I had him for a long time. So he got big. That's the thing about festivum that I don't know if people quite understand. They do get sizable. They get about 5 inches and they're deep, very deep bodied like angelfish. And what was so funny about Zero is he really didn't have any beef with anybody except when feeding came, if you came up into his top tier, like the very top of the tank, he'd bop you real hard. Like he wouldn't do it. He would just go and bop you real hard away from the food. He was the first one to eat always. He should have been in a group. We did not see festivum come in often. And I never added to his situation, which I should have. I wish I would have. But Dean at one point offered us a group of festivum, which he did not let me get.
I did not, but I will say.
No. He said no to me.
I've changed my mind on festivums.
They're amazing fish, and they really have
But even if we had got them, we wouldn't have them now anyways.
I know. So. They have a very unique body structure. They have unique behavior. They actually get really nice color. A lot of them will develop some really pretty bronzy yellow colors. They get the red eyes. They're just a really underrated fish because, again, they're just a cheap cichlid that is plentiful. Like chocolate cichlids, which is an honorary mention. I'm going to throw it in there because I had a chocolate cichlid that I got because it was terrified in a corner and like 2 inches long and being stressed out by big monster fish it was being kept with. And I took it home and became one of my favorite fish that I had for years and years. So these are just fish that are such basic cichlids, and they don't have a lot of color, but their personalities are phenomenal. And I think people would fall in love with them if they gave them a chance. Yeah, they're great.
I want to take a break and ask the chat.
Yeah.
What fish have you gotten that you didn't think you'd ever keep or didn't like?
Maybe you got a hand-me-down fish. Sometimes that happens. Someone's like, I can't keep this fish. Can you just take it? And you never thought you'd get it, but like
a free fish from your local fish store.
Like my festivum. Yeah, Zero. Good old Zero.
Mm-hmm. I missed the comment. Oh, here it is. Ever since I saw Corey's latest essay video with the festivums in the wild, that's what changed my mind as well, seeing him in the wild. And I feel like that would do a lot for people.
I'm glad people are catching on because they're great.
Plus, those videos are really cool. I wish he'd go make more of in other places. I had bettas and bred them in 1966. Now just tetras and cories.
Yeah, because bettas splendens are ruined. That's why.
Have you all tried Dan's betta mahashienses? Yowza! They are
Mahachais
pretty.
are really good. Like, if you still love the splendens complex, you really want to keep a fish that looks like that. The Mahachais are a really good option because they have a stronger genetic lineage. They're not bred to death and sick and diseased and dying, but they look similar to a splendens.
Bob, you're batting way above your average over there. Pound hot wife. Well, I will take the diss, and I will agree with you. She does have a certain glow about her, doesn't she?
Thanks.
Very
Thank
beautiful.
you. That's very nice of you.
Very
to say.
beautiful.
Thank you.
I named Piercy, and he's been with me over 9 years.
Who's Percy, not Piercy.
I say
It's Percy.
you pronounce it Piercy in Washington.
You do not shut up. That is the
Don't
dumbest.
fracking say it.
That is a dumb. Oh my god, dude. I'm so annoyed by that. Wait, Mr. Sardine, Bob, have you ever had clam chowder at Pike's Place Market? I was visiting there a week ago. Very good, but expensive. Do you miss Washington? I want to move there. So beautiful.
I have had the Pike Place Market chowder, but it's been decades, so I couldn't speak to it anymore.
Hopefully, it's still good.
It is a very beautiful state. It is a very
Yeah.
expensive state. Not as expensive as this state, but it's trying to catch up.
I literally drug him to like the one state that was more expensive.
The one state out
Maybe
of
there's
all of them.
Yeah, New York's pretty shitty, but California's the worst for sure. At least I didn't take you to LA. Could have been worse. Or the
Well, I
Bay.
wouldn't have gone to LA.
I think you would have gone to LA.
Ugh.
I think
I
so.
flew over LA once and I was like,
It is
ugh.
real gross.
I could see the trash from the airplane.
Like where my cousin lives in Santa Ana, it's nice, but there's just some areas it's like, all right.
I believe Garage Deal said there was tons of wild bettas in the auction.
Oh, God damn it.
I specifically stayed
I'm
out of
sorry.
the auction room.
Is it true
What the
that
frack? Are you swearing again?
No.
That
Is it
counts.
true that the 75-gallon tank went for $3? Is that a
Yes,
fact?
I was there.
You were actually, I was outside.
I know. The problem with the 75-gallon tank, though, is I could see the silicone was not.
No, I said when we were sitting down from 20 feet away, I was like, the silicone needs to be redone on that tank. It looks like it's been eaten, like something's munched on it. Sometimes I wonder if tanks were kept as reptile tanks. I'd be very reticent to buy a bearded dragon 120 that somebody, you know what I mean, for a fish, because it's almost guaranteed you're going to need to reseal it. Getting blasted with 150-degree heat like day in and day out for however long. Damn it. What wilds? Cosina? Persephone?
Now my phone's getting blowed up by Leo.
Well, you asked for it, so.
Getting this kit is a hard to attach.
At least I got him on a Sasquatch schedule.
Not if you know how to use silicone.
Apparently we have Sasquatch here too, so he didn't get too far. That's the thing. It was really convenient. If you're gonna find the love of your life out of state, just make it on the same coast where you can like ride the coastline down. You know what I mean? It really wasn't that bad. Like,
now, there's not much for Sasquatch here.
we have other weird shit here.
But there is Shasta, which is a really weird mountain. A lot of weird stuff
drove right
going
by
there.
it.
Although it's more of a hill than a mountain.
Apparently we're not good enough. We don't have enough real mountains
There's
here.
no mountains here.
They're the Sierra friggin' Nevadas.
Well, they're not here.
They're close enough. Jesus.
And Tina says rainbow fish fry will be the death of me.
Tina?
So stressful.
Tina? Why? What happened?
Some of them just don't eat.
I always got basic, like, I loved my red Irians. They were my favorite, so never had really any issues with them other than that one nitrite spike that killed the entire tank of fish that I had, but I'll never get over that.
My state, Delaware, is so boring. Only great thing here is the super cichlid store.
Oh, that's cool. That's something, buddy. You know, I was just singing, I don't care how annoying I am. I feel very grateful to have, I guess maybe because I was born, raised, and lived in California my whole life, other than the 2 years I spent in Washington. So I'm used to the bullshit here. Like I'm very used to it. I can live with it because I've lived with it my whole life. But we are so geographically blessed here. And the weather, like it isn't it's 75 degrees and there's not a cloud in the sky. Like it's just beautiful.
Yeah, wait till next week and it's 90
gonna be
degrees
hot as
out
shit.
already.
I understand there's always a give and a take no matter where you go. There's always but overall, I am I'm blessed to be where I'm from. And I know that.
Let's see. There were several wild varieties. Well, at least I know that I'll have access to them.
To what?
wild bettas.
Oh, what were they? Did it say? Oh, they didn't say.
He didn't say.
Okay.
Caleb says, I just spent $75 on a school of glass cats. Then when I was checking out, I noticed they had a Thai Constellation Monstera. Had to buy that too. It was an expensive day. Yeah, well, I remember those were like $1,500.
That's how they get you in the end, though.
We have not watched Landman yet.
No, I'm sorry.
Interest is very low. I realize everyone says it's good, but everyone
My stepdad's
also,
always like telling us to watch it.
yeah, everyone also is like, oh, watch Yellowstone. And I feel like Yellowstone, the first couple seasons were good. It's very sensationalized, which obviously, right? Like, duh.
I mean,
I don't know if I'm ready for that experience again quite yet. I will probably watch it at some point, but probably not for a while.
Is it Tina or Tina? I don't know. Whichever. And I'm sorry. Please correct me. This one batch of fry I have, a dude with bad swim bladder. I'd cull it now. Like, if you do you have other fish that you could feed it to or something you could do with it? That is hard to watch. I hate that kind of stuff. That's why, unfortunately, if we breed fish, whether we mean to or not, in situations like that, it's best to not let it go on too long. You know, I don't know how he's eating or surviving so far, but I hate having to do that kind of stuff.
Like last week, it's the iridescent shark that I regret having.
Well, yeah,
because I raised it from 2 inches to 4 feet and had to donate it to Steenfott Aquarium. Well, at least he did the right thing and didn't keep it like most people do in their 55-gallon.
And unlike many, you had the Steenfott Aquarium right there. Not everybody has a major aquarium that can take something like an iridescent shark or an arapaima.
Nobody does. I don't even even Ohio Fish Rescue shouldn't be having iridescent sharks.
Ohio Fish Rescue.
Ohio Fish Rescue.
That was a very one word.
Ohio Fish Rescue.
I mean, I understand what I've said before about Ohio Fish Rescue because I'm not talking shit. But what I've said before is I understand they're getting them out of worse situations. Like they're getting them out of.
But I feel like it just encourages people.
What I worry about is that people will become reliant on relief like that and think it's okay to go buy a monster because we'll just call whoever when it's time and have them come get them. And I'm not talking ill. That's not at all what I'm trying to do. I just really hate to see fish that large anywhere in captivity. It's unfortunate that people have access to them.
Leslie says, we tried watching Landman, but the ex-wife and daughter were just too much. That's what it is for me. Like, I have to be in the mood for over-the-top, ridiculous drama like that. Like this fabricated drama that would never exist in real life.
Oh, Regina.
And I realize it's Hollywood. None of it is real life. But at some point, it's just too much.
You know they're going to thrust us right back into a drought. We have never been out of a drought. We just give all of our water away. Dump it all out or something. It's just so weird.
At least you don't need to live with $50 corridoras. I don't know what that means, but I definitely need to live with $50
Who doesn't?
corridoras.
I mean, wait, who said that? Oh, shit. Well,
it's way funnier than Yellowstone. It's like a Taylor Sheridan retooled to a more palatable format.
It's okay if it's not fish. Have you been to these streams, Kev?
Is this your first time?
I'm shocked that we're even talking about fish this much. Why does my hair keep sticking to this?
I'm shocked that it's already been 40 freaking minutes. Holy cow.
We started 5-10 minutes late, but
it's still been 38 minutes and
still
15,
been a minute.
16,
Tina.
17,
okay, cool.
18. I feel
Tina,
like the
is
seconds
it Tina H? Is that what
the
it is?
seconds are much faster than when I was in school. Time is definitely being sped up. I don't care what anyone says.
The clocks in school are full of it. They used to they wouldn't move for 10 seconds and then they go do 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 do, and I'm
every single person says that time is going by faster than ever. Like something weird's going on. I don't care what anyone says.
We have a few-month-old fry of a red-headed tapajos. He's deformed in some way. The head is too big, but strangely, the only of the 4 fry that survived. That does happen. My philosophy, if you're willing to keep said fish forever and not try and, if you plan on keeping it and you can keep it and it eats fine and it defecates fine and it's functioning fine and it's not suffering, then hey, nothing wrong with that. I wouldn't breed it ever, but.
Regina says, I don't blame you one bit for buying that Monstera. I bought one at Costco. It's so gorgeous. Costco has just such the random stuff sometimes.
Thanks to who indeed. I was just talking shit about that person earlier.
What the frack were you talking about? This is our new agreement. Every time she swears,
I don't think I ever agreed to it.
I'm gonna say frack because she hates it. She hates Battlestar Galactica.
You hate it too. You don't like that either. So
yeah, I think it's dumb, but I'm not gonna let it ruin watching one of the best TV series of all time.
Well,
I did for a while though. I refused to watch it because
brisket.
I said that. In Europe, duplicarius are $50, 1 inch, and some other
Wow.
crazies don't know what the problem is. Well, I bet you there's some $50 duplicarius here at some places too.
I think it's probably
Yeah, we're gonna find out.
That's kind of funny. Duplica.
Oh, $20? That's surprising.
Really good, actually.
I never thought I'd live in a world where a Dolphoi are more expensive than duplicarius.
I think I like a Dolphoi better.
Well, obviously they're
bigger and they have that really like the markings are. I don't know, I just like them better.
Most people can't even tell the difference.
There's a very slight difference, and I don't think if it wasn't pointed out to me that I could tell.
And shook-a-muck.
Oh my God.
Wife wants to keep him because he's a freak, and then gives me a look.
You know, like I said, as long as you don't breed it, as long as you can keep it and it's healthy as far as eating, pooping, all the things a fish needs to do, then
so say we all.
Then let the wife have that one.
What do you hear, Starbuck? Nothing but the rain. Grab your gun and bring in the cat.
Lord of mercy. How many pea puffers can I put in a 20-gallon? You could put 20 pea puffers
20.
in there.
We kept 20 in our 20 long.
You'd be just fine. I would keep somewhere between 10 to 20. That's what I would do.
If it's a 20 tall, I probably wouldn't do 20.
That is correct. If it's a 20 long, I probably should have asked that. If it's a 20 tall, I'd do like 10.
What a lot of people don't realize is like the footprint is more important than the
Somebody
gallons.
brought that up on one of our videos, and I said that is a fair point because can we start speaking in dimensions and not gallons?
Only here in America do we do that. In Europe, it's really always silly. Like, oh, it's not 3 foot tank. It's a
I don't know. I immediately
3 centimeter tank.
I immediately want to have a retort to most things, and to this, I was like, that is completely valid. And it's like scientific names. Yes, it makes total sense to speak in the measurements of the tank and not the gallons of the tank.
Caitlin said I had to step away for a second, but I told the doctor I want to go home tonight, so she's starting the paperwork. Mom's coming.
Oh shit! What happened to Caitlin?
I don't know.
Caitlin, what happened to you? Are you all right? Get the hell out of nothing worse than me in the hospital. Whenever I'm there, I'm like, get me out.
Dale says it's a 20 tall. I would say start with 12.
10, 12.
And then start increasing it from there.
Oh, you'll just love to see these little guys hunt. They're so funny.
I got a bag of Lowell's duplicarius and more
Nice.
glow light Daniels on Saturday. I feel bad. I completely missed Lowell.
I know. I didn't say. You know what?
I saw him for a second, and then I just never saw him again.
I meant to harangue him about something too. So
yeah, we need to go back and film some more.
I meant to bother him. Well, I feel like we saw everybody else that we normally, you know what I mean, that we normally make the rounds to, and like
except for Jan.
Jan wasn't there. Jan was in Miami. What was I gonna say? Oh, Caitlin, I hope you're all right. Like, I hope everything's fine.
It's probably more like Duck Dynasty than Dynasty.
Oh, we're talking like 80s Dynasty or 70s.
I know.
80s. Yeah.
That was the joke.
Pea puffers are a phenomenal fish, and especially in groups, they are just the best. I hope you can get a nice, good mix of sexes because they look so different.
Lowell tried to pawn all of his glow light Daniels off on me.
Oh, yeah.
And had my Eheim tank been set up, I probably would have taken it.
Oh, thanks, Tina.
Where's Ross? He's very tardy. Welcome, Tina.
We're excited to have you.
Just so you know, we do an additional hour for the members after this one.
You lucky duck, you. We've got
basically
more fun later.
Benefit. Other than making us really happy.
Yeah, thank you. We appreciate it. Welcome. Yeah, Ross, we know where Ross is, lurking and waiting until the 11th hour to speak.
Waiting for someone to say his name.
Yeah. Ross. Generally, then he appears, just like Candyman. I'm sure he'll have something to say about that. Yeah, well, get well, Caitlin. After I had Sadie, they were like, you need to stay until, and I'm like, get me out of here. And he's like, just let's stay a minute. I'm like, get me out of this hospital. I can't be here. It's the worst. I can't sleep in a hospital. I can't do it. It freaks me out. I feel like they're waiting for you. Like,
there's no better place to be if something goes wrong.
No, but then I don't like being,
especially when you live 20 minutes
when
away
you have
from
spent 11 days after a serious accident, unable to move from your bedside, like, it makes you hate the hospital. I can't do it. Like, it gives me flashbacks.
That's basically me every morning.
It gives me like PTSD. I hate it. I've been to the hospital so many times too.
The store says my pea puffers would work in my African cichlid tank.
Oh my God.
I would steer clear of that store.
I am doubtful. Good
Caitlin
for
says,
you.
I've been here since Thursday. Had right-sided weakness, numbness,
tingling.
Test scan said no permanent damage.
Oh.
Either rare migraine or functional neurological disorder.
Oh, Caitlin. That's awful. I'm sorry. I hope you feel better. I hope that you figure out what's going on quickly. That can be frustrating to not have actual answers to those
Dale
kinds of things.
says, I have 4 rasboras and 3 neon tetras. Are they okay with puffers? They should be.
They're fine.
Now, if you got like 2 puffers, that would be a problem. They would get a little nippy.
I had a group of, I think it was 6. It was a 10-gallon tank. So and at that point I had 6 well established that I had survived a long time, all lived together. It was 5 males and a female. And I had neon blue rasbora, and they did great together. They really all were fine. No one bothered anybody. Oh no, that's wrong. I was at my local fish store. They ordered Buenos Aires tetras and got a mystery fish by mistake. I bought 8 for $4.50 each. Did more research, and they are Briconolestes longipennis. Okay, that's so. What did I just say? What did I just say to Lawrence Kent?
Longipennis.
That is the exact fish that I said. I have wanted to keep those for such a long time. I'm
always getting abused.
And for some reason, every time the wet spot had them, I just was like, I needed to get this other fish, right? I just never got them. What a great fish to get. Good for you. I'm glad you got them, and you got them for a real steal. Those are great fish. They actually, they develop some really nice color. They're not the most colorful fish, but they get these hits of color that I really enjoy, and I think they're a very cool fish.
I'm
you
about
don't
to
see them
show
all the
you
time.
all a really cool fish.
So funny that you say that. Like, what a small world.
Name that fish.
What are we looking at here?
Somebody will name this fish because I talk about it all the time.
Oh.
This video is probably like 8 years old, by the way.
Okay, these are very cool fish. And they have a very cool name, too. So, they remind me of buffalo head, but
This is the female, I believe.
Yeah, it's got to be the female. They are very precocious little fish. Look at those little hoppy faces. So cute.
This is my 30-gallon long tank.
I'm about to say it if nobody says it.
Don't say it.
I really want to. I just like saying their name. They have a fun name.
Why are pre-made some so expensive? I don't know. I would never
Why
buy
did
one.
Yeah, I was going to say
not
I
a
don't even
goby.
get it. No,
would
it's not a
think.
goby. It's a cichlid.
It's a cichlid. And it's not a pike cichlid.
It is not. It's not a
You're right.
buffalo head.
You're right. Stir by Corey. It was there.
What, the name?
Yeah. No. There was
Oh.
a stir by Corey.
Oh.
See, we have, this is a Maliwe.
Maliways are nice.
Maliwe. That's
Great camera.
Some focus.
Camera
This was
edge.
10 years ago. Like,
Fantastic video.
it's not a loach. Remember, cichlid.
This is a good one.
There you go, fish hunter.
Oh, damn it. Now I can't say it.
Teleogramma brichardi.
Yeah, they're really cool fish.
There's some rainbow fish in there too.
Good tank. Look at all that. Hey, look who it is. This little guy.
I think we find the female eventually.
The male, you mean?
Yeah, the male.
Yeah. They're very pretty, especially when they're spawning. Whew. Pretty fish. Not seen often, though. Not a lot of people keep in Teleogramma brichardi.
Have you guys done an Amazon pet supply pallet return? That would be
What?
That would be interesting, but those things they're expensive. I think they're like $500 a pallet.
Oh, the returns to Amazon.
Yeah.
I was not following for a second.
These are some baby glossolepis.
Look at that. So cute.
There's the male.
Little noodles.
Come on, focus.
Focus. They're very cool fish,
Focus.
especially as adults. They're really, really.
Focus.
They remind me a lot of buffalo head, though, as young specimens, younger specimens.
Focus?
Never. This video's awesome. It's a nice tank, though, and I know that piece of wood. I think that survived a long time.
Mm-hmm.
You got some type of a pistogramma back there. Interesting.
Maybe that's still a female.
How many did you have in there?
There is a pair.
Oh, just a pair.
That's got to still be the female. Like, you'll know it's the male.
The
when
males
you
have
see
a
the
lot
male.
of, they have a lot of color. Serpent loach. I do like serpent loaches.
What's another good one is the Zodiac loach.
I like zodiac loaches too.
Now we
Do you
gotta
guys
find-
ever try native cold? We've kept rainbow shiners, rainbow darters, and orange throat darters, and then sunfish. We had pygmy sunfish. We've done different goodyids. So yeah, we've kept cooler water natives. Nothing crazy. I really love. I was just looking at a video of the shiners and the darters, and talk about a wonderful, wonderful duo. Those two. Tank of sunfish. I really like sunfish. It was funny you say that. I was just about to say I definitely take some sunfish though.
That's just a bushy nose pleco. Okay, you want to see a super cool pleco?
No.
Yeah, you do.
No. Thank you.
Look at this monster.
Boop, 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 boop.
Those guys are very expensive.
Boop, boop.
So the ones on the front glass are L75. If I remember the correct L number,
There we go.
it's a heterodon. Maybe the blue one is the L239. I want to say this big guy is a L174, but don't quote me on that.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
There's an L91 there with the orange marks on the fins. I'd love to get a colony of the paraplecos again, though. That's the L75.
That can be a challenge.
Whoa.
What?
There we go.
That can be a challenge as far as cold water species if you live in like where we do. If you don't have a way to keep the water cool enough, it can be hard.
Yeah, I'm afraid I won't get my totes because it's going to be too hot out.
Oh, it'll cook them for sure.
We can't even put them in the garage because the garage gets hotter than outside.
The garage is hell on earth. Jesus.
I thought I had a video of them, man.
Yeah, they're little chunks. Flagfish. You know what is so funny? I've never kept flagfish. Why not? I don't know. I really don't. I heard they're great algae eaters, which I never obviously rely on a fish to be my algae abatement, but it is helpful, you know?
Danny got some to put in with her outdoor tub of goldfish.
How'd that go?
And while I thought they were cool, I don't think I'd ever keep them.
Jesus Christ.
What the frack, man?
Danny.
Yeah, you gotta respond.
Oh, God. What is wrong with me? I'm sorry. I wish she was here right now. I'd apologize publicly. I'm still going to apologize publicly. I need it as soon as I'm done with this. I'm texting her.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Don't even lie.
Because I meant to do it when I saw the message and I'm an idiot, so I didn't.
Maybe I don't have another video of those.
Mine don't have bushy noses, but look just like that. I thought they were clown plecos. They could be female bristle nose, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like Regina, you would probably know, but the females sometimes have like hardly any at all. Oof, yeah, so pretty.
So I'm just gonna have to show you guys the males.
So pretty.
Teleogramma burchardi. Such a cool. They're very expensive. I got mine wholesale, and even wholesale they were $30 a pair. So retail probably like $100 a pair.
Billy, what do you have in the South American tank, and how big is the zebra pleco? Because if it's over 4 inches and you aren't keeping any monsters, I don't think there's one single problem with putting it in, as long as you don't have like anything. But it's a South American tank. I wouldn't imagine there'd be that much crazy aggressive stuff going on there.
A pair of L236 super white RB line plecos are my favorite fish. Yeah, those used to be really expensive too. But luckily everyone's breeding them and they're coming down in
Old
price.
JR, huh? Welcome.
JR.
Welcome.
Shoving stuff.
That's it. Unsubscribe. Thank you. Welcome,
my friend.
You get to hang out for a whole extra hour, reap all the benefits. I've never kept plecos ever. They were given to me. Oh, I didn't know that, Regina. Okay. Well, yeah, you probably have a female, just a female bristle nose. They lack the bristles. Some of them don't, though. There's actually some, I've had females that had substantial bristles for being a female, but I had a breeding trio and one of the female had pretty substantial bristles while the other one had absolutely none. So males, you'll know though, because males have a lot going on usually.
Billy Pilgrim says, have Severums, a male green terror, a pair of Jack Dempsey's, and smaller Sigma. So I will say the green terrors, a fish that I never wanted ever, and I still don't technically because I would just never have that tank. But I think it was either my first or second trip to the aquatic experience, and they were doing this cichlid competition. And there was this fish, and I was like, this is one of the most beautiful fish I've ever seen. I was like, well, what the heck is it? And I look at the tag, and it's like a green terror, and I was like blown away.
They're beautiful fish.
I've never seen a fish look that good.
Yeah, they're really pretty.
I wonder if I still have that picture.
See, if you want a slightly less possibly problematic fish than a green terror, do a blue acara, a regular blue acara. They look almost identical. The psalms are a little bit different, like the seam on the tails. But other than that, they look almost identical, and they get very similar sizes. The green terrors get a little bit bigger, but...
Gotta pull up my hard drive from 10 years ago.
I had a gorgeous blue acara.
Let's see. Maybe I don't have that picture anymore.
So, is it okay? It's Darrigan Dijon. I don't know. Am I
I'm
saying
back
that
for
right?
the shuck-a-muck.
Oh, Lord of mercy.
Shuck-a-muck.
I will argue this though in the fish world, Pelvicochromis and Wallaciochromis and some other African species, a lot like so the Chromidotilapia guntheri, which are another West African mouth brooder, the females are the pretty ones. The females get those
What do you
beautiful
think about
bellies.
this fish?
It's too much for me. I just don't
How about
care.
this one? How
The
beautiful
fake ass
that is.
fish right there.
That's a real fish. What are you talking about?
No, I don't care for that. It's just not my deal. Not my thing. Quality.
And thank you for membering up
Thank
and
you.
the $2.
And yes, thank you. Even though you said
Double dipping.
yeah. Carlos the terrorist is gorgeous, a gold som type. Pretty. I have a female, but he wants the female EBA and said that's not surprising. They will hybridize. That's how the EBAs exist. I would not be surprised if you got babies out of that situation if you left it alone. Yeah, those are fish that will easily hybridize. I've said it so many times, and I'm gonna say it again. I got sold as very small babies, so with cichlids, we know how that goes. Green terrors, I got sold green terrors 3 times when I bought blue acara, and I'm like, and then within like 2 weeks, once they started coloring up, I was like, you sons of bees, you are not a blue acara.
In the animal world, most of the males are prettier, especially birds.
Kenny, a great acara to mix with your EBA would be the royal acara or Equidens mete. Which is actually ironically...
Or peacock gudgeons.
Peacock gudgeons? What the hell?
I just saw a picture of them.
Oh, I was like, absolutely not peacock gudgeons. It might get eaten. No, the royal, so the diadema or mete, Equidens diadema, Equidens mete, they would be great to keep with EBA. And you get 2, if you ever can find, which if you get them before me, I'll be mad, no offense, but like I've been looking for them for years. So the Bujerkina vittata, which are mouth brooding cichlids that literally look like almost exactly like an EBA, but they're yellow with stripes, but their body composition and they're just the whole shape and finnage, they look almost identical. And I haven't been able to find them. They used to breed them at Imperial Tropicals, and I've reached out to them and said like, hey, are you ever going to get these back? And they're like, we don't know. It makes me really upset because calm down.
Sweet.
Fucking dork. God. Just watch that episode of South Park. It applies here. Where is Ross?
Empire gudgeons? No, peacock gudgeons.
Yes, in the animal world, the males frequently win out in the beauty competitions, except for, like I said, several species of fish where it is the opposite. Emperor gudgeon. Those are great. I wouldn't keep them with EBAs, but they're great.
Hey, look, it's my picture of a redheaded Tapaho.
I was like, wait, what? I forgot about that. Wait, what? What is your dream expensive fish? Phew. To be obnoxious, I've gotten most of my dream fish, and my dream fish are not really expensive. The ones that I want now, I would love to have a Zebrina pike. That's on my list they're expensive, but they're not like
and big.
They're big. That's my biggest issue. It's not even the price. I've had Betamacrostoma. Those were very expensive. I've kept Ivanocara etiquetta, which are middle of the road. I've kept many a spotted Congo puffer. I've spent a good deal of money on those. So everything that would be my dream fish, I've already had. The Zebrina pike is probably what I could say is unobtainable for me right now, but one day I would love to keep a pair of Zebrina. I tend to go monster with pikes. Like I don't like monster fish normally, but with pikes I make exceptions because I think they're splendid.
Pikes are cool.
They're amazing fish, and they get a really bad rap. So there's a lot of pikes that, if you keep them in the right situation, are well behaved. So males are prettier maybe, but they live half the female's lifetime. Yeah, that can be true depending on the species. There's a lot of animals that is true. What's the best smaller pike? I think I've sung this song.
Probably the notophthalmus.
I'd say the notophthalmus or the regani, they're almost indistinguishable. It's the ocelli count in their dorsal fin that differentiates them.
Did you catch that? It's the ocelli count.
And their dorsal fin that will differentiate. One has a white ring, one has a red ring. So the reganis have a white ring and the notophthalmus have a red ring. And they have different eye spots too, which that's what ocelli or eye spots. They're the best in my opinion. I've never kept Wallisii. I'd like to. I've kept Compressiceps, never again. They're assholes. So those are not, even though they are the smallest dwarf pike at like about 3 inches, 3.5 inches, they're jerks. I don't care for them. Pretty little assholes. Picked up a regular blue Acara for $5. Just as nice as my electric. Yep, 100%. Can you believe how expensive electric blue Acara is? I wish I was still breeding electric blue Acara at the quality and quantity that I was years ago, because I'd be making it friggin' killing with the amount of money that a 2-inch EBA goes for now. When I was breeding them like crazy, if you can even call it that, when they were breeding themselves in my tanks to the hundreds, thousands, they were like $8 for, you get a full grown electric blue Acara for like $15. Now they're like, I've seen $60 for like a big 5-inch full grown electric blue Acara. I'm like, are you kidding me? The hell, bro? But they're great fish. Blue Acara are underkept. I don't know why. They have a spectacular range of color. If you're into color. Yeah, right. Pull up a regular blue Acara, would you? Please.
Aye, Captain.
Thank you. They don't get enough love.
Regular blue Acara. What?
Really? Come on. Yeah, that is a great picture. That one. No, down. One more. That one. Yeah. Look how pretty that fish is. That's very accurate, I would say. Look at how pretty that fish is. And they're the sweetest fish. That they're so nice. They're just they're very kind. Especially for a cichlid that gets about 4 or 5 inches.
Wait, what's the dealio here? Why aren't we ranked for this?
Because when do we talk about regular blue Acara?
Oh yeah, I probably have to put electric in there. Huh?
It's Andino Acara pulcher, which is both the regular blue Acara and the electric blue, but the electric blue is just species, because you obviously have to mix it with other things to get the coloration and line breed the shit out of it.
Oh, there we are. We're ranked second. That's not doing too bad.
Who's first? Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Shocking, although.
I'll take second place on that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Hello, YouTube. We are back.
Whoa.
Look at how I love that tank so much. Look at my
Hey, there's the
pipes.
notophthalmus pikes, Leo.
Look at how beautiful.
Wow, look how dark that one on the
Yeah.
left is.
Yeah. See, the not all electric blue Acara are created equal. Some are very.
There's the Cupidos.
And there's all my pikes, and there's a Satana
hatchet
Perca
fish.
Leucosticta, which are those earth eater looking guys everywhere. Oh yeah, the hatchets. Oh, and there's the red-lipped head standards. That's Anastomus turnetzi, which is the coolest head stander I've ever encountered in my life. I will have them again one day. Amazing fish. Yeah, those cupids were really gorgeous.
Those are wild caught
Those
by
are
Corey.
in Peru.
I'm not gonna make that mistake again.
Actually, in Peru. Yeah, that's where they came from. That made me laugh when I saw that. Oh, that was all the Val that Candy gave us that ended up just hating us. Look at all that.
Pretty typical. Val melts worse than
I
Crips.
hate Val. I love the way it looks when it does well. Like Candy's Val looks great. Jesus, man, did we really fumble that? I mean, I never get Val. That's why I get Cypress Hellfry, because I can't get Val and Kabamba. Cypress Hellfry and Kabamba are my lean on plants, because Val never does anything for me.
Kabamba.
Richie, no!
Oh my god. We just tried to watch that.
La Bamba.
But $5 for, what a steal, man. That's a great deal on Blue Acara. I found small waru for $5 because they are ugly when they're really. I think they're darling when they're small. No one wanted them for weeks. Give me every tiny colorless.
What are you
fish.
gonna do with them when they're 13 inches around.
I have yet to see it. I've seen maybe 10, 11 inches, but I don't think I've seen one get bigger than a foot. But they are big fish for sure.
Man, that blue acara, like that
Yeah.
dark coloration.
Well,
is very
see,
cool.
the thing about it is like you can get them that are almost devoid of color. Like a lot of the ones that I see in the Petco, I'm like, you are never gonna look like people want you to look. People want that dark blue, and that's line breeding. You need to take that and pair it with your most gorgeous female, and just keep going with the deepest, darkest color, and then you get those really pretty.
Mike Fish Tank Barn is like the Val expert and has sent me Val a couple times, and I've killed it every single time.
God damn it, man!
One time it lived for quite a while, but eventually
It's
died.
so frustrating. Man, I really miss those Leucosticta. Those are fantastic fish. If you're into Satanoperca, the Leucosticta, which are like the white spot, I think they call them, look at how gorgeous those guys are. Look at how iridescent they are. They like glow. Especially that guy. There is a dominant male, and I think it's that one in the front right there. He was really pretty. It was a great tank of fish. I think we had 25 or more stir-by-cories in there. Friggin'
Never got eggs.
No, asshole. Well, look what they lived with. Shocker. My EB isn't that pretty. Isn't as pretty, any prettier than that one. I mean, yeah, there we go. It really just depends. It also depends on the background. Having a black background in this tank helps with them for sure. You're going to notice a loss of color with lighter substrate and background.
And I believe these are the co-op lights that you can't get anymore.
Yeah.
Not that that has anything to do with it. But lighting does make a big difference on how your fish look.
My most wanted is a pair of spirulus cichlids. That's cool. My Val has never done well in sand, but explodes when planted in gravel. Really? I mean, it makes room for the root system. That could be it.
We just bought a couple different types of sand from Home Depot to test out. Still in the garage.
Yeah, that was an amazing tank. I have many videos of it that I look back on fondly. Great group. Super peaceful tank.
What's the Spilurus?
Here, I'll show you.
Well, then I'll just...
Then just look it up. Yeah, I can't really...
So that everyone can see.
That would make more sense.
I was just wondering if it was something common.
I miss that tank so... God, my pike! Look at him being so cute and flaring at the EBA. Precious.
There's the blue eye cichlid. Mm-hmm. Oh.
But I didn't, like... What am I going to say? Like a Murnay? Like a Topa? Like, I don't... But it is, but it isn't. So it's like a cousin of the convict.
This looks pretty cool.
We could have sold just some T-bar cichlids a couple years ago or a year ago.
If you guys want to fish to breed for profit, all the blue-eyed cichlids sell like
really
hotcakes.
Well, and they're very well mannered for Central Americans. Sahikas are my favorite by far.
We would deliver like 150 to 250 of these to the wet spot, and they would always sell out within a week.
Yeah, usually a couple days. They'd say that they were gone pretty immediately. I'd always check on them, and and they should be, because they're another great fish to keep. Like, they're just never kept for some reason. I've met very few people who even know about them.
Randy, my favorite fish are still rainbow fish. I realize I haven't kept them in a very long time, but they're still my favorite fish.
Hey, Danny, I hope your fish are doing well. Hope they're all still...
Hello.
Hope they're all still doing fantastic. They're little pigs.
Oh, chow.
They eat a lot.
Oh, chow. I'm Fancy from
Bob,
Tallahassee.
did you just say what your favorite fish was? That's
rainbow fish.
Oh, just rainbow fish. Okay. Did any fish? No, all those fish got along. If you're talking about that 125 South American tank, there was never any. The most attitude thrown by any fish is the pikes, who would never make contact with another fish. But you'd see, like, as the EBAs are bopping around, because that's what they do, and they don't care where they go, the pikes kept the rock pile is like their area, and they just puff up at anybody who got close to it.
That's interesting. Billy says, I love my Honduran red points. They are feisty, though. Mine were not feisty at all.
I've heard both ways. I've heard Hondurans being chill and not.
Even when they spawned, like, they weren't aggressive at all.
They're beautiful fish. They had an ocean aquarium all the time.
But there's a lot of, like, environment can play a pretty big role in that, too.
There isn't... Oh, you Nanaludia? Is that what you have in that tank, Nanaludia? Oh, is that the Honduran red points?
They're in here, but these are
the
topaz.
They can all look very similar. Like, sometimes it is hard for me to tell. Off topic, but it looks like I'm going shark fishing for my birthday on our Florida trip coming up here soon. Oh, wow. What type of shark? I thought you'd say Cory. Well, that's probably a close second for him, Corridoras.
Mm.
Keep rainbow fish with Corridoras.
Oh, excuse me.
Gregory.
Where are they?
14 months. Hey. Australoheros are underrated cichlids. I would agree with that. In general, yeah, they are underrated. They're another... See, people just want to keep the same 10 freaking species of South American and Central American cichlids, and it just bugs the hell out of me. It's like they don't... There's other things that exist that are probably better for what you want in your situation.
Okay, somewhere in this video are my Honduran red plains.
Okay.
Somewhere.
Well, fantastic.
I can see them.
Breaks my heart about that tank. Such a bummer.
There they are. You can see them in the background.
Yeah, there they are.
Way up here.
They're a cousin. All of these fish are cousins of the convict, but they're all better options. Every single one of them.
I can't tell you how many times I would show my Honduran red points.
How did I know it was going to be black tip reefs?
I would get comments of those are convicts, not Honduran red
People
points.
are
They're right there.
No, they're not the same fish.
And see, they're sitting on fry.
And they don't even care.
And they don't care about any
you
of these
had,
fish.
to be fair, what I would say, why? You have a shit ton of fish in there.
It's also 125 gallons.
Well, you that, and you've got a lot going on. So there's probably so much going on that they're just like worried about protecting the eggs and not going after two fish. That's something that I think needs to be expounded upon, is the fact that if you do have specifically a cichlid community tank, make sure you have all kinds of different like schooling fish, just different fish at different parts of the tank swimming in different, just mix it up, because it keeps the attention.
A-hole mascara barb
God.
eating all my plants.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care for them. I only have the filament barbs too. I didn't even have the mascara.
See,
barbs.
all my plants are destroyed because I put like 20 mascara barbs in there.
Yeah, they will F your shit up.
And they just destroyed all my plants.
Yeah.
But there you go, rainbow fish, right?
Mhm.
Like, look how many rainbow fish. They're all like,
my
they're all
favorite.
the most common species of rainbow fish.
My favorite right there.
And a ball of shark.
Way to go.
And
Practice what you
the ball of
preach.
shark. And a mess.
The male Dempsey is 5 times their size and wants the corner place of the Hondurans, as does the green terror, but the Hondurans bruise them. Wow, good for them. Bull sharks are pretty gnarly. I'd rather run into a great white than a bull, I think.
Hey, Danny, it was good to meet you.
Yeah, it was nice to meet you. I really hope the
says-
fish turn out to be the right sexes.
Starting a Daphne colony in that container that you gave me.
Yes, thank God.
Good luck. I will tell you
we
that
didn't know what to do with that thing.
Daphnia crash a lot, and usually the bigger container, the longer they'll go before they'll crash.
Oh,
But it's a good way to start it for sure.
Are there any severums that are okay with live plants? Here's the issue.
You're better off trying to find plants that like.
I would say if
Nubius.
I had to, as someone who kept severum for a long time and kept different species of severum, I've kept the greens, I've kept the rock keels, which are the red shoulders, I've kept the gold spots. They all like plants. They're all going to eat your plants. It comes down to your individual fish, which of course you can't guarantee. So you would basically, if you were willing to do this, you wanted to keep severums, you can get a group of them. You can put a Nubius, a Java fern, and the sturdier plants in there and see if they don't leave it alone. But in my experience, my severums ate everything green that went in that tank. So I couldn't keep any plants in my severum tank. But it was fine. I love my severum. They were worth it. And I really like tanks with just hardscape. There's a display tank at the wet spot that is all hardscape, and I love it. Has like Leprinus and Gynocara in it. It's really nice. A lot of fish that don't necessarily need plants. There's plenty of fish that come from areas where there aren't plants or there are very few plants. I know we love them. I love them. But
Oh, here's some more blue eyes.
you clean and keep what you catch. Wow. We're still going, Caitlin. We're still around here. Dead severum. Well, I mean, yeah.
This was a fun tank.
There's snakeskin barbs?
Oh, so I bought them as red panda barbs.
Oh. Okay, whatever that means.
They're not snakeskin,
What are
but they
they?
were a mix
Rhombus
of
barbs?
no, they're the red pandas, and then there was another type, but
Hmm.
I forget, it's been so long.
Interesting.
But there's
Look at all your friggin' crypts.
yeah,
Crypt rich.
and that is Hygrophila angustifolia in the background. Hygrophila.
Can I have chat
Hygrophila?
back? It's kind of hard for me to see over there. Sorry.
Oh, I didn't know it was going.
Yeah. Thank you.
No, Java moss is the worst.
Christmas moss is great. Java moss is stupid. See, even the fish don't like it. I also don't care for Java moss. No, it's just not. It's stupid.
I think
Silly.
this was the one and only time I kept black neon tetras too.
I do really like black neons, actually. I think they're really cool.
Hold the camera still, idiot.
They look like expensive fish to me. God, they're so pretty.
You know which tetra I really like that nobody keeps?
Hmm.
The penguin tetra.
I've been wanting.
Why does nobody keep that
I've been
fish?
wanting penguin tetra. I really like the red tail penguins, and the fact that their price point came down within like a month. The people who paid like $65 a piece are probably really mad. They were
Sucks to be
$15 like
you.
3 months later when everyone went, oh, they breed like fucking. Oh, I'm in trouble.
What the frack, man? I like literally all the moss is cool except Java
Yeah,
moss.
I was
There's
gonna
not
say,
a bad moss outside of
I
Java
can't think of a lot of mosses that I have beef with, but Java moss is stupid.
Physidens fontanus is probably my
Yeah,
favorite
I
moss.
do like Physidens moss. It's very nice. It's a curse.
Java moss is almost as
I'm
bad
glad
as
everyone
duckweed.
hates it as much as we do. That's fantastic.
Although it is great to sell because people buy a ton of it.
Until they realize they hate it and that they want to get a different kind of moss. So there's that. You should have seen how much moss we had when we moved from Washington and how much we gave to Candy. Candy, I remember her going, you could sell, I've said it before, you could sell this. I'm like, I told him the whole time we could portion this shit out for $5 and sell it.
I'm going to let that one slide
Thank you. It just came
because
out.
I'm doing something else.
It came out organically. I can't help it. I'm not usually a cichlid fan, but I'm thinking of getting some. I've got 320 longs. I'm thinking of getting a pair of convicts,
How could you
jewels,
not like
crevensis, and
cichlids?
plenty of guppies to feed them. I would not keep any jewels or convicts in a 20 long. I would keep a pair of crevensis in a 20 long. You could do most types of pelvic chromis or Wallacea chromis happily in a 20 long, but convicts, I would say 40 and up, and same thing with jewels, depending on what kind of jewels. However, I would say I had Turkana jewels, and I would only do a 40 and up for them. They're just too big. A little too
Danny
big.
says, I have 6 penguin tetras in my 20 tall. Very
Oh,
cool.
Very
Good.
nice.
So someone's keeping them.
Yeah, they're very cool. I really enjoy them a lot. Siswasser Tang is fun. It's funny. Some people hate Siswasser Tang and some people love it. I don't mind it. I'm not like
I
hot
hate
for
it.
it, but it doesn't piss
absolutely
me
hate
off.
it.
It looks like ramen to me, like green ramen. I don't seek it out, but it doesn't like anger me. You know what I mean? I think I have Java in all my tanks. Shoo. Wait, are we talking to somebody? This is going to drive me absolutely up a tree. Keeps getting caught to my mic and I'm getting pissed. What are you looking for over here?
This is actually a good, like...
Is that your betta? Is that
This
your
is-
betta?
Yeah, this is my tank.
What kind of betta was that?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
The one you just were on.
I didn't see it.
Go back.
I'm looking for something. It's just a betta splendens.
How
I
old
don't
is
know.
this video? Jesus.
9 years old.
Yeesh. We got a lot of Nubius. I just wanted to see the color because it looked like it was really, wow, it's very bright.
Someone in here, there's Java moss and then real moss.
So I will say this about Turkana jewels. People will try and say they're nice for jewels, and in my experience, that's not the case. I got rid of them within like less than a week. They were terrorizing all the fish in my West African tank. You have some planaria there? What's back there?
Nothing. So there's 1, 2, 3 different types of moss in this tank. Left, center, right. And then if you look lower left down here, you see this stringy, ugly, disgusting Java moss. And that's what Java moss is for people that don't know.
Oh, flame moss is nice.
It is awful. And look at this other moss. It's thick, it's beautiful. And then there's just Java moss, which is this long, stringy, ugly crap. No, thank you. Not a good indicator, but still, just kind of why I hate it.
It does look like seaweed. You're right. 5-banded barbs are beautiful, iridescent. Yeah, those are nice. They kind of remind me of the Entromius fasciolatus, which are the fire barbs that I kept. Braxton, what are you doing? Yeah, Turkana's, sorry, I was saying, Turkana's.
Chelsea is more of a potty mouth than Nancy B. Yeah,
Okay.
where's Nancy?
I have a,
No
yeah,
Nancy,
she's
no
working.
Ross.
She'll be, remember, she works, I think.
Mm.
Yeah.
The
I have
other
a
stuff
bad
in that
mouth.
tank is micro sword, and then so this is micro right here in the middle, and oh, my cursor's gone. Why does it just randomly
I
disappear?
hate that shit. Oh god.
So yeah, front center is the micro sword, and then back right is a big clump of some bucephalandra.
We had a giant clump, if you can even call it that, took up like the whole tank in the 40 breeder where we were breeding those cories like crazy. Remember, we had that huge, full of all kinds of malm and nastiness that they just
Somewhere
loved.
I have a 55-gallon that's like full of Java moss, and that's what I'm looking for.
It's the worst. It's like a maze. I don't even know how to describe it. It just doesn't like create any structure. It just makes a mess.
Although you want to know what a really cool plant is,
No,
I shall show you.
I don't want to know.
Guppy grass.
Everybody loves guppy grass.
Look at that stuff.
Look
How awesome is
look at all
guppy
the
grass?
guppies. Lord of mercy.
That piece of wood should look familiar too.
Yeah, it does.
How old is
It's
this?
a heavy one.
9 years ago, still have that piece of wood.
Well, some not here, but yeah, it still
Well,
exists.
technically, I still own it.
That is such a busy tank. It hurts my body.
Got guppies.
Ugh.
This tank paid for my whole hobby for like 2 years. Like everything.
What's your thoughts on hornwort? I don't love it. I don't hate it, but I don't love it.
There's a good shot of all the guppy grass. Oh, yeah.
It's hard to look back on the amount of plants and fish that we used to have and
So
all the
let's see.
things.
You can't see the billions of cherry shrimp that are in here because the quality is so bad.
Billions of them.
So the shrimp, the bushy nose plecos, the guppies, and the guppy grass was probably bringing in about $700 to $800 a month. Because all of it, and that's wholesale. I would just take it to our local fish store and just sell it. Every week I'd go in and sell a big clump of all of it. And yeah, it paid for the hobby for quite some time. So if you want something that's going to pay for your hobby, there's the ultimate breeding fish for profit tank. Hornwort, I don't like hornwort. Not one bit. And if you want it more, you replace these common and albinos with like super reds or the green dragons or the calicos.
A lot of people like the lemon blue-eyed, I've noticed.
Which I'm not a fan of.
I'm not either, but a lot of people really like them. And if you're trying to make money, you go for that kind of thing. They like the long fins. They like all that.
A big clump of guppies. It was. Just caught up. I'm getting some penguin tetras from Cauldrons in Modesto later this week.
Nice.
Well, I'm glad because every time I see them, I'm like, I don't think I've ever seen them on a YouTube channel ever.
Nobody really talks about them. They're not the cheapest, but they're not super expensive either. So
Why do people need that much guppy grass to sell? Strictly to sell. Obviously, you saw in there, it's way too thick for a lot of the fish to swim through. But that's why I would always push it off to that one side so they had open swimming on the left side.
Thank God, Dave.
Now, I will also say,
They still like them, though, sadly.
when you look at this and you see the 1,000 plecos that are in here, the thousands of guppies, I was doing 75% water changes every other day to maintain this tank. So, this little tiny sponge filter.
Wasn't cutting it.
Yeah, 75% water changes every other day. So it was definitely labor intensive. But back then, I liked doing water changes. Now, my next fish room will be auto water changes for sure.
That is one thing where it's like non-negotiable.
Yep.
No more of that. It's ridiculous.
We're the bucket brigade right now.
Yeah, I feel like it's pretty sad. Like when I had my first tank in 3rd grade with a bucket that I used to clean it into.
Zen says I don't like albino fish. I'm not a big
No.
albino fan either.
My exceptions, albino crebensis.
Most of them aren't even albino. They're
Albino
leucistic.
threadfin acara. If you've never seen an albino threadfin acara, go argue that I actually think they look better than the regular threadfins. Their colors are phenomenal. Same thing with pelvic acromis with the crebensis.
I used to breed guppies to feed my African cichlids.
There you go. I'd feed like garter snakes, guppies, and stuff.
Woof.
But they have thiomenes, so I had to limit the amount. Lazy aquatics.
That's my
Fair
game.
enough.
Yep.
You can set it up to be as lazy as you can be in this hobby, while still maintaining what you didn't think. Hey,
Just making sure. Yep. Been 1 year.
wow. Oh, albino rainbow shark is beautiful. Yeah, they are. I don't know. I have attitude about rainbow sharks.
I can think of a single fish where I'd rather have the albino version.
The only one that I can think of where I'd rather have it is threadfin acara. That's it.
Yeah. Well.
That's the only one.
But are they actually albino? Or
Yes,
are they
they're
leucistic?
true. They have red eyes. They're truly albino. They're not leucistic. Although a leucistic one would be cool, but no, they're real albino specimens.
The albino denison barbs. They just die though. They're always.
They are pretty though. The golden, what do they call them? Golden denison barbs
Terrible
or something.
genetics.
Yeah,
Terrible
I've heard that they have a lot of sight issues too, don't they? I really enjoy the thread fins though. I've had quite a few albino thread fins, and like I said, I take them over a regular. Where I like an albino threadfin specifically is in a very aggressive blackwater tank, like a highly tanned tank. They look phenomenal. Albino really stands out in tea-colored water, so. Albino weather loaches are cool. I don't know if I've ever seen. Oh wait, are weather loaches dojo loaches?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I actually had one then, back when I was a kid. I like gold white clouds, but they aren't true albino. I like regular white clouds better, I think. I like the cooler tones there. I forget they're called weather loaches. That's funny.
I always get distracted by my
I
old
actually
videos.
had true albino sturbi, which I also really enjoyed. But they were actually albino sturbi, not just anus, like regular albinos, which get sold as albino sturbi sometimes. I loved my dojo loach growing up.
My LFS won't even sell the albino denizens. They have a no-sell tank they go in, but they are so pretty. They're cool. I do like the patterns.
Yeah, they're pretty. But buying fish that inherently don't do well because of their genetics.
The golden white clouds, in my opinion, are the best variant of the white
I
clouds.
like the regular ones.
A gold white cloud out in a tub is just looks amazing.
Got rid of my albino. I could see dojo loaches in general stressing cichlids out.
That's why they were on our recent video where beginners should not be buying.
They could lay down for 20 minutes and then something just sends them into a frenzy.
Yeah, it was.
And then they'll go crazy. So I could see that. I like the albino Aeneas corridor is better than the bronze. All right. They're very white. Like they're very like there's no peach tone. They're very like white and red eyes with the Aeneas.
Gregory says my last albino
Wow.
albino corridor lived 8 years.
God dang, that's a long time.
That was one of my very first corridors I ever bought. Was just a regular old albino Aeneas corridor.
What are your thoughts on the platinum varieties of a lot of fish that are so popular? Can you give me an example?
Like a platinum guppy fish. I don't know.
So the only platinums that I can think of off the top, isn't there a platinum convict? I think there's an everything convict, but I'm not sure what platinum varieties you're referencing platinum angelfish. Or do they just mean like, I want to know, it's so hard for me. So you just mean like pure white? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't care for that. Personally.
Platinum rice. Oh yeah, the platinum rice fish.
Well, the platinum rice fish is different, I think, than the other platinum varieties of things. Just, the parrots. Yeah, the platinum parrots. That's what I was, not the convicts, the platinum parrots. Yeah, I don't care for them.
Platinum archer fish.
I don't care for that. I feel like it's not something I would seek out, personally.
A platinum South American red-tail catfish.
Interesting. I would not seek out a red-tail cat, ever.
Oh, the platinum rum we know is there's the platinum neon tetras, where they just have that little diamond. Sometimes they're also called diamond heads.
Okay. Oh, platinum convicts are a thing. I figured there's an everything convict. There we go. Platinum rice fish are fantastic.
Just set up a 50-liter tank for Gastrodermis pygmaeus. First plant in Java moss. Java moss. Hey, if you're breeding Coriodoras, Java moss is great. If you're breeding anything, Java moss is great. That's about the only thing.
It's not that it doesn't serve a purpose in certain situations. I just don't care for the way it looks personally.
Java moss is like the game tutorial I always skip.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, Dojo Loaches, I have heard that before, Leslie, and honestly, they have that in common with me. I also can tell when the barometric pressure drops. Oh, wow.
My busted hip tells me when it's going to be raining.
Marble Platinum Matoro Ray. I'm not into rays, which is strange because I think they're cool, but like
any fish that just gets abused all the time, I'm not into.
Yeah, I guess that's what it is people think, oh, I want a stingray, and then they don't know how to keep it right, and then they kill it, and it makes me sad. I feel like with fish like that, it should be harder to get your hands on them. Like there should be some type of course you have to take and prove what tank you have and that you know how to take care of them, but that'll never happen. So I have one platinum rummy nose in my school of 18 waiting for it to die.
And on that note,
he's nothing if not honest.
It is time to go.
That's funny. Die, little fish, die.
Die.
So sad. I love it.
Thank you everyone for coming out. We appreciate it. Hope you had fun. I know I did. Hopefully you had fun.
It was a good time.
Thank you to remembering new members, super chatters, mods, lurkers, grays. You're all appreciated here. We appreciate you. I hope you have a great week. I don't really have much to say for a sign off today, other than, again, use these codes, buy some fish, save some money. The weather's getting nice. It's perfect, almost perfect fish shipping weather. A lot of places are getting in some cool stuff, so go take a look, spend some money, and we all win. Other than that, that's all I got. Members, we'll see you in about 10 minutes. Everyone else, we'll see you next Monday.
Bye.